Welcome to another Copycat recipe video here on Dole Wishes and Castle Dreams. Today is going to be our first adult beverage recipe for all of you that have been wanting that. I will be doing that today. I'll also give you some ideas for how to make this kid-friendly as well, if you'd like to make it for your kiddos. So in case you couldn't tell, this is going to be the main part of our drink today. If you don't know what it is yet, I will tell you. It is a Lapu Lapu. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but they make it at the Polynesian resort, and they serve this drink in a pineapple, and it's the best thing ever. So we're going to do that today. That is our sprinkling of pixie dust, is this pineapple. I will be drinking out of it very shortly. I'm super excited. So the ingredients that you're going to need some ice, you're going to need some sweet and sour mix, some OJ, some pineapple juice, of course, your pineapple, and then some Myers dark rum, and also, now the recipe does call for Bacardi 151, but I found that that is no longer being sold, so I found this Don Q 151 that I'm going to use instead. So we've got all of our ingredients. Let's get going. We're going to start by preparing our pineapple. So what you're going to do is you're just going to cut off the top. You don't want to throw it away, but what you do want to do is make a little notch for your straw. So just cut a little triangle out like that. So that way when you put it back on, you'll have a hole for your straw. So we're going to go ahead and set that aside. And then I have this lovely little pineapple slicer / corer. If you don't have one of these are amazing. I love it so much. I'm going to put a link for it from Amazon down in the description below. You can pick one up. It is an affiliate link, so I may get some money if you purchase it there, but it's at no extra cost to you. And I paid for this one myself. Like, I love it. I use it a lot. It makes just slicing and coring the pineapple so easy. You just put that right down in the middle, and then you just start to spin. Ooh, this one's a juicy one. Now, normally when you would use this, you would cut off the top and the bottom, but because I want to use this as my cup, I left the bottom intact, and I can kind of feel where it's at as I go. So once I get close to the bottom, that's where I stopped. And then you just pull this bad boy out. Be careful because juice will go everywhere. Okay, so now that we cut it out, you see the core is still in there. Because like I said, when you use this normally, you cut it off the bottom. So you would just keep going until you were all the way through. But because we're using this for our drink container, I stopped. And if you want to just pull that out, you can. Or you can leave it in there if you don't need all that extra room for your drink. It's not going to hurt anything. And then there's also a lot of yummy juice in there. You're going to get a lot of juice with this guy right here. So if you want to use that for your drink, totally recommend it. If it's enough, you might need a little bit more for this recipe. So now that we've got that done, we're going to go ahead and get all of our ingredients and mix them on up. Okay, we're going to mix it all together. We're going to start with our mixer. We're going to put in some ice. This is just to chill it, so it doesn't really matter how much ice you put in there. And then we're going to put in our 2 parts of Myers dark rum. Yum, yum. And then our 2 parts of pineapple juice. We're going to do 3 parts OJ. And then 1 part sweet and sour. And then we're gonna shake to mix it. And then you might be wondering what the 151 is for. That's for a float after we get it into the pineapple. So if you wanna make this kid-friendly, you can just not add the rum or the 151. You could just add a little bit more pineapple, OJ, and sweet and sour mix. And you might wanna throw in just a splash of Sprite. I think that would give it a nice little kind of kick to it, and just give it a nice citrusy, fun flavor. So we mixed it. Then we're gonna pour it into our pineapple. And then we're gonna float our rum. And all you do for this is take a spoon, put it up against the side of your drink container and kind of just slowly pour a little bit of the alcohol on that so it floats across the top. Then put your top on, add a little straw to it, and if you want, a fun little umbrella. So there you go. That's our recipe for our Lapu Lapu. You can make it at home for those times that you can't make it to the Disney parks, but you need some of that Disney magic. Make it for yourself or have a party. Tell them it's BYOP, bring your own pineapple, and impress your friends with this Disney drink. And again, you can make it for your kids by just omitting the alcohol and adding a splash of Sprite. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any more of our recipe videos. We also have craft videos and tips and tricks videos that you're not going to want to miss, so tap that bell as well so you can be up to date on all of those. And we hope to see you real soon.